Please wake up. We need you. The world needs you. You're more important than they're ever gonna want you to know.
Retail sites that sell silver coins and silver bars said that they were getting hit by unprecedented demand and they couldn't meet it. Silver prices went up last night, and as you mentioned, up another 10% this morning. But we should remember that we don't actually know who these Reddit users are, nor what market moves they're making.
And it's not about stocks, as you well know, and Carl knows. It's about silver in particular, which seems to be the next target of this so-called Reddit cohort, or the merry men, I guess.
There's a lot of people who may think they're manipulating. I think they're just telling a story, telling a lot of stories. And you either believe, let's go back to Bed Bath. You either believe that Mark Tritton's doing a good job or you don't.
Physical silver.
Silver.
Do your suppliers have more silver? No, the entire industry is frankly wiped out.
There's so much different speculations on this. Either it's silver and gold, it's been our currency since the beginning of time, or no, it's in the past. We got cryptos and fiat dollars, even though gold and silver is the only currency in the Constitution. You think silver is useless? You need it for cars, for cell phones, for televisions. You need it for electronics. You need it for solar. You need it for photo paper. You need it for your PlayStation 5 that you want now. You need it for everything. Everything we need silver for. Other than going to the store and using your fiat, what else can you use it on? What else can you use your Bitcoin on? We're being lied to. I feel we're being lied to, and we should be mad. We should be angry. We shouldn't let them manipulate our markets anymore when they manipulate the market just so they can spend all the money they want on their expensive political vacations and doing terrible, corrupt things. No state shall make anything but gold and silver coin a tender in payment of debt. Article 1, Section 10, U.S. Constitution. What do you think that means? I think it means we should go back to the gold standard.
It's crazy today because everyone's worried about the economy and they're stocking up, or they're supposedly stocking up on their silver because the dollar these days is going down in value. So they're investing their dollars that aren't worth that much to something that's always been around, which is gold and silver. And gold and silver has always been a form of currency around the world for as long as man has been around. And it always will be when we're still here in the future and stuff. They'll still be selling gold and silver. Anything else like imaginary currencies that they're making up now aren't worth nothing. They're selling nothing. I think gold is going to just stay around between $17,000 and $2,000. It's going to stay there, but silver's going to skyrocket because the availability of silver to mine it right now, they've got most of the good silver out of the ground, and it's harder to get the silver out of the ground. I think it was back in the 60s is when they changed the law. Silver and gold, the distance between them used to be like 10 to 1. Now it was 82 or 83 to 1. Now eventually I think it's going to go back to like 10 to 1 or 8 to 1. Within the end of this year, like it's 25 right now, it's going to be pushing 40. If they invest in silver right now, this is my opinion, it's going to double. It's a better investment. It's better than stock market. Stock market's manipulated by people. The oil companies are manipulated. The gold and silver market is too, but better chance of coming ahead because you're dealing with, like I say, real money.
Physical. Once the physical is gone, they can't just manifest it out of nowhere like when they talk about mining Bitcoin.
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
Yeah, right. It means it's a Ponzi scheme.
That's right. That's right.
Period. That's why everything in the store is checked with this gun. It tells you everything that's inside the coin, Because there's so much, we have fake coins come in here every day. You know, we buy from the States and stuff. But this is the one that checks everything to make sure it's real. See, and it tells you everything that's in the coin. If it's gold, silver, platinum, lead.
Not real, yeah.
It's real. So everything in the store is checked. That's good to know.
Flip it over so you can see the thing.
The maple leaf.
Yep, there we go.
Yeah.
And that's in, that's what they made that out of.
Yeah.
Tiny bit. So.
They can tell us whatever they want. You can go on many different sources where they allow public comments and such, and check out what we the people have to say about this, about gold and silver being worthless, because it seems to me that we aren't taking it anymore. That we kind of are starting to believe that we know better. It's about that time that we know better. We don't think gold is for conspiracy theorists anymore. We don't think silver is for conspiracy theorists. We don't think that physical currency is gonna put us in stone ages. It's gonna keep us safe from our governments. Right here, YouTube videos. If they're talking about silver being a waste of an investment, the whole comments section is just us from woke America telling them that we're not listening to it anymore. We know better. Physical silver in my pocket, boom, I'm set. If you don't hold it, you don't own it.
Precious metals, anything, gold, silver, copper, they go up and down. Just like any stock market, crypto, all that. It's the same thing. These are physical, so they tack on premiums. A premium is basically like, hey, the market says that this 1 ounce is worth $25. But we know that we can charge you an extra $13 on top of that, and you're still gonna buy it.
And, you know, Yahoo's not gonna tell the truth about this stuff. They're too mainstream. Silver dealers scramble to find supplies for retail buyers. Okay, so that's at least decently honest. There's a definite shortage of popular silver coins developing, especially Northern American coins, he said. However, we're still able to source 1,000 ounce good delivery bars at nearly the same premiums for now, which is a load if I've ever heard one. Now, if you bought in 2019, the premium would be about $2 or $3. But in the year 2021, the premiums are anywhere from $7 to $13 in the United States. And in Poland right now, it is double the amount of spot. So if spot is 25, your premium is 50, so you're paying $75 per ounce just about.
I know that people are buying it because of the political and economic atmosphere that's going on today. I have been doing this for close to 50 years. I like history. Coins tell history.
Does your family follow your lead on that? Or do they think silver and gold is like a thing of the past and it's all about cryptos now?
Truthfully, they're not into the silver or gold, and I don't think they're into crypto. I'm trying to steer them away from the crypto.
So, 50 years in the business, what's the craziest rush you've seen for silver?
Mid-'80s, when the Hunt brothers tried to corner the market.
Yes.
Walked into a show up in Orlando. I was dragging my briefcase in because I had all the silver that I could come up with. Sold it there, walked out carrying my briefcase like this. One check. All the political and the people that are trying to manipulate, they already have enough money. So I don't know why they're trying to get more.
So you probably don't listen to pros like Warren Buffett? Okay, figured.
That I thought that silver would get tight at some point, and as I said, I was early in that conclusion, and I was early in selling. So we have no silver now, and we did not make much money on it. And you're right that it doesn't earn anything. So you sit with it. It's not like sitting with the stock where, in most cases, earnings are piling up for you. You have to hope that a commodity moves in price because it is not producing anything as it sits there looking at you.
Well, I think this whole episode will have about as much impact on Berkshire Hathaway's future as Warren's bridge playing. This is not a big deal for Berkshire. The fact that he keeps Warren amused, it's a non-event.
It's $5 billion in American Express. I mean, it is close to a non-event, but if you see it there.
We actually owned oil at one time too. We didn't make much money out of it. We made a little money. No, you made quite a bit out of oil. But, it's a good habit to trumpet your failures and be quiet about your successes. Yeah. Well, we have more to trumpet than we have to be quiet about.
I knew that there was a shortage. And I believe it was February 24th that all the contracts were, coming due. And they didn't have the physical silver to give to their clients.
It's been brought up, if companies started putting serial numbers on every single ounce of silver so that they could track it.
I'd melt it down and reform it.
Smart. That's a really good idea, actually.
You can buy a kiln for a few $100 and you can get the molds and make your own stuff.
Yeah, I could be wrong about all this silver stuff. But then again, what if I'm not?